无论你翻开哪一本心灵书籍，甚至去问心理咨商师，他们都会给你同一个终极建议：你必须活在当下。这4个字听起来无比神圣，但对每天被生活压得喘不过气的现代人来说，却像是一句没用的废话。当你的户头快要见底，当你明天要在公司面临一个艰难的简报，当你的伴侣刚跟你吵完架摔门而出时，你要怎么活在当下？难道要假装什么事都没发生，坐在地上傻笑吗？今天我们要彻底拆解活在当下临在状态 presence 这个被过度浪漫化的概念。它不是一种逃避现实的麻醉剂，而是一种极度敏锐，能瞬间切断大脑内耗的高维度实战技术。首先，我们必须明白大脑的运作机制。大脑的预设模式网络 DMN 本质上是一台时光机，它 99% 的时间都不在这里。它不是飞到过去咀嚼遗憾与愤怒，就是飞到未来编造恐惧与焦虑。你真正痛苦的来源通常不是现在正在发生的事，而是你大脑里正在播放的恐怖电影。这就是为什么明明你现在安稳地躺在柔软的床上，你的心跳却快得像正在被老虎追赶一样。活在当下就是拔掉这台恐怖电影放映机的插头。它的核心原理很简单，你的意识无法同时完全专注于感官体验与心理思考。当你把100%的注意力投入到物理感官时，大脑的内耗就会瞬间断电。具体到底该怎么做？我们来拆解3个最实用的临在锚点。第一，身体的内部感觉 inner body。 大师埃克哈特·托勒 Eckhart Tolle 最推荐的方法是把注意力转移到你的双手上，去感受你手掌心那种微微发麻、充满生命力的能量。第二个锚点，绝对的视觉专注。当你走在街上，不要一边走一边想着工作，试着用看见奇迹的眼光去凝视路边的一棵树，看它的叶脉，看阳光穿透它的颜色。当你真正在看的时候，你就不会再想。第3个锚点，觉察你的呼吸。你不需要刻意改变呼吸的节奏，只要去感觉空气进入鼻腔时的微凉，以及呼出时的微温。呼吸是唯一连接意识与潜意识的桥梁。当你关注呼吸，你就是在把自己从虚幻的未来拉回物理的现在。有人会反驳，可是我的问题还在啊，我明天还是要交不出房租，活在当下能帮我生出钱来吗？这是一个极大的误解。活在当下不是要你摆烂不解决问题，而是要你在最清明的状态下去处理问题。当你充满焦虑时，你的大脑会处于战或逃 fight or flight 的求生模式，智商会直线下降，你只能做出恐惧驱动的错误决定。但当你切入临在状态时，内耗停止了，你的高我智慧与直觉才能真正接管大脑，为你带来灵光乍现的解决方案。而且你仔细想想，人生中所有的挑战都只能在这个当下被解决。你无法在昨天解决明天的问题，你唯一拥有的力量就是此刻你敲击键盘的手，你说出口的话。未来不过是一连串当下的累积。我们来进行一个3秒钟强迫临在的正念练习。现在不管你在做什么，请立刻停下来，把你的注意力从手机荧幕转移到你的周遭环境。听，仔细听这个空间里最微小的声音，可能是冷气的运转声，远处的车声，或是你自己的呼吸声。不要给这些声音贴标签，只要单纯的听。感受你的脚底板与地板接触的压力，感受衣服摩擦皮肤的触感。深深地吸一口气，然后彻底吐出。在心里对自己说，在这一刻，此时此地，我没有任何问题需要解决。 我很安全，感受那种大脑突然安静下来的巨大空间感。活在当下不是一种玄学境界，而是一种大脑的肌肉记忆。你越常把意识拉回现在，你大脑的内耗回路就会萎缩得越快。生命从来没有发生在过去，也永远不会发生在未来。你唯一能真切触摸到神的时刻，就是现在。现在，带着这份绝对的清明与力量，回到你的生活里去吧。不管前方有什么挑战，你只需要在下一个当下解决它就好。我们在下一个觉醒的当下再见。
No matter which spiritual book you open, or even ask a psychological counselor, they will all give you the same ultimate advice: you must live in the present. These words sound incredibly sacred, but to modern people who are suffocated by the pressure of daily life, they seem like useless nonsense. When your bank account is about to hit rock bottom, when you have to face a difficult presentation at the company tomorrow, when your partner just slammed the door out after a fight with you, how are you supposed to live in the present? Are you supposed to pretend nothing happened and sit on the ground giggling? Today, we are going to thoroughly dismantle this overly romanticized concept of living in the presence. It is not an anesthetic to escape reality, but an extremely sharp, high-dimensional practical technique that can instantly cut off the brain's internal friction. First, we must understand the operating mechanism of the brain. The brain's default mode network, DMN, is essentially a time machine. 99% of the time, it is not here. It either flies to the past to chew on regrets and anger, or flies to the future to fabricate fear and anxiety. The true source of your pain is usually not what is happening right now, but the horror movie playing in your brain. This is why, clearly you are lying safely on a soft bed right now, but your heartbeat is as fast as if you were being chased by a tiger. Living in the present is unplugging this horror movie projector. Its core principle is very simple: your consciousness cannot be fully focused on sensory experience and mental thinking at the same time. When you put 100% of your attention into physical senses, the brain's internal friction will lose power instantly. How exactly to do it? Let's dismantle the three most practical presence anchors. First, the sensation of the inner body. The method most recommended by Master Eckhart Tolle is to shift your attention to your hands. Feel that slightly tingling, life-filled energy in the palms of your hands. The second anchor, absolute visual focus. When you walk on the street, don't walk while thinking about work. Try to use the eyes of seeing a miracle to stare at a tree by the roadside. Look at its leaf veins, look at the color of sunlight piercing through it. When you are truly looking, you will not be thinking. The third anchor, aware of your breath. You don't need to deliberately change the rhythm of your breathing, just feel the slight coolness when the air enters the nasal cavity, and the slight warmth when exhaling. Breath is the only bridge connecting consciousness and subconsciousness. When you pay attention to your breath, you are pulling yourself back from the illusory future to the physical present. Some people will argue, but my problems are still there. I still won't be able to pay the rent tomorrow. Can living in the present generate money for me? This is a massive misunderstanding. Living in the present is not asking you to give up and not solve problems, but asking you to handle problems in the most clear-headed state. When you are full of anxiety, your brain will be in the fight or flight survival mode, your IQ will drop sharply, and you can only make wrong decisions driven by fear. But when you switch into the present state, internal friction stops, and your higher self's wisdom and intuition can truly take over the brain, bringing you flashes of inspired solutions. Moreover, think about it carefully. All challenges in life can only be solved in this present moment. You cannot solve tomorrow's problems in yesterday. The only power you possess is the hand hitting the keyboard and the words you speak at this moment. The future is just an accumulation of a series of present moments. Let us do a mindfulness practice of 3-second forced presence. Now, no matter what you are doing, please stop immediately. Shift your attention from the phone screen to your surroundings. Listen. Listen carefully to the tiniest sounds in this space. It could be the hum of the air conditioner, the sound of cars in the distance, or the sound of your own breathing. Don't label these sounds, just simply listen. Feel the pressure of the soles of your feet touching the floor. Feel the touch of clothes rubbing against your skin. Take a deep breath, and then exhale completely. Say to yourself in your heart, at this moment, here and now, I have no problems that need to be solved. I am safe. Feel that massive sense of space when the brain suddenly quiets down. Living in the present is not a metaphysical realm, but a muscle memory of the brain. The more often you pull your consciousness back to the present, the faster your brain's internal friction circuits will atrophy. Life has never happened in the past, and will never happen in the future. The only moment you can truly touch God is now. Now, take this absolute clarity and strength back into your life. No matter what challenges lie ahead, you only need to solve them in the next present moment. We will see each other again in the next moment of awakening.